solid, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, gas. There are three states of matter, solid, liquid, gas. A solid keeps its shape. Some are hard, some can break, like a crayon or roll of tape. A solid keeps its shape. A liquid shape depends on the container that it's in. Like a cup, bottle, or metal tin, a liquid shape depends. A gas you cannot see, it's in the air we breathe. Helium, oxygen, or steam, a gas you cannot see. So we should know by now that matter is something that takes up space and has weight. Weight means it has mass. And there are three kinds or states of matter. Solid, liquid, and gas. A solid is like ice, and it's a form of matter that has its own size and shape, like a chair, scissors, and toys. Liquid. Water is a liquid. A liquid is a form of matter that takes the shape of its container, like milk, lemonade, and glue. And gas, steam is a gas. Gas is a form of matter that has no shape and is hard to see. Steam, smoke, and air. Now, in our science book last week, we learned that matter has properties. And we learned different kind of properties. We even had to X out the one that didn't go with the other ones with their properties. Can you remember any of the kinds of properties that we talked about?
Volume.
Okay, well, yeah, its weight would be one, yes.
Mass.
No, I want you to talk about properties. Yes, Heather? I had a feeling y'all might not remember. Xavier? Okay, what's the properties are words that describe it, but what's some of the properties we might look at? Remember one of them, Xavier?
Maybe color.
Color is one, yes. Sydney? Yes. Emma? Weight is one, or mass, yes. Gracie?
Mass.
Mass and weight are the same thing, yes. Corbin?
Colors.
Color is one, we said that. Isaiah?
Smoothness and bumpiness.
So texture, we call that texture, whether it's smooth or rough. Yes, that's texture. Grant? Folding, or we call that flexibility. Good, y'all remembered. It came back slowly. So today we're going to look at these properties. Size, shape, texture, color, and mass. Remember, mass means how heavy or light it is. Color, obviously we know what color means. Texture, smooth or rough or bumpy. Shape, is it shaped like a circle, a square, a rectangle? Triangle. Size, is it big or it's small? Okay, itty bitty or humongous, what it is. So we're going to find some matter and we're going to write it down. Okay, you get to pick 6 things, but each person is going to pick one thing. It can be at your desk. It can be something in your desk or in the pocket in your back, or it could be a piece of clothing you have on you, or it can be anything in the room. You're going to pick one piece of matter, and if it's too big to pick up, then just know what it is, and when I call your name, you're going to share that matter with me. Okay, so if it's too big and you want to use something big, just know what it is, and when I call your name, you're going to tell me what it is, and we'll talk about its properties. Okay, so go ahead and find something, one thing at your desk. Okay, so you're going to take the one thing you found, and you're going to write what it is, and you're going to answer each of these things for each of the properties. Now, I'm going to show you an example. Okay, so watch me. You're not writing yet. I found a whiteboard eraser. Now, with this, I could say this is big or small? Probably small. What is its shape? A rectangle? A rectangular prism, that's right. That's not a rectangle.
That's a square.
Okay, texture. What do you think? Smooth or rough or bumpy? I think it's really mostly smooth. It has a little bumps. Kind of soft. You can even say soft or hard if you want it to for texture. Color is black. And mass is really light. It's not very heavy. Okay? If it's light or heavy, the color, its texture, its shape, and its size. So I want you to do that for the one thing you found. I want you to put it up here. I want you to put it up here. All right, my friends at home, if you can, we already filled these in, so I want you to go find 5 more things in your house and describe them with all the properties. Okay, class, so we described these with the properties. I think it's locked up here. There it goes. So we described all the items with the properties, and so now we know what property means, right? Property is something that you use to describe the matter. So today what we're going to learn is that you can put different matter together to make new matter. Because things are made of all different kinds of matter. For instance, my desk is made out of wood, it's made out of metal, it's made out of screws that hold it together. So the top of my desk is flat, so I can write on it, right? So I needed a flat piece of wood. Then I needed some strong metal legs. So their property is they're strong and metal to hold it up. And then I have some little screws, and their property is to put things together, right? They hold it together. That's the property that's important to my desk. So my flat wood top is important. The property that's important is that it's flat, or else I couldn't write on it or keep things on it. The metal legs are important because they're strong and hold it up. And my screws are important because the property of them is they hold things together. So I have a bunch of things on our back table that are different kind of properties that you can put together to make something. And you're going to make either a bridge or a tower. Okay, and today you're just going to draw your bridge and tower on your blueprint. First, you're going to come look at the different materials you have and decide which ones you're going to use. Okay? So you're going to decide which ones you're going to use, and you might write, your material is Play-Doh. Well, why would Play-Doh? What property is good about Play-Doh? Heather, what would be my helpful property? It's hard? How would that help your bridge or tower? Well, how is it going to help you with your bridge or tower, okay? How would it help you with your bridge or tower, Grant?
Because it's strong so it can hold it up.
Ah, hold it together, right? Makes things stick, right? Yeah, like screws. So Play-Doh, it would be the material or the matter that you're using, and the reason you're using it in your bridge or your tower is it will hold it together. The same could be for our matter tape. Tape could stick it together, right? All right, or we have popsicle sticks. These could be what's strong to hold it, or flat for your bridge to go across. So you're going to write why it's important to your tower or bridge, or you might use clothespins to help you. Okay? You can use paper. I got index cards. We've got rubber bands. I've got all kinds of tape. We've got pipe cleaners. You have glue at your desk. You can use your liquid glue out of your box if you want to get your liquid glue out. You have Play-Doh. You can only get one color of Play-Doh. We're not mixing Play-Doh. And there's little popsicle sticks over there. And we have pipe cleaners. And I will also put paper clips. So all these things you can use to build you a bridge or a tower. Hold on just a second. So today, you're going to find materials. You don't have to use 5 materials. You only could use 2 or 3. But the most important thing is you have to tell me what the material or matter is you're using and why it's important for your tower or your bridge. So you can decide on what you're going to make. You can come back and forth if you need to remember what you're going to use, and you're going to draw a picture here of what it's going to look like. Like when we write a story, we plan it. This is your planning of your tower or your bridge. And this is going to tell me why you picked the things to make it. why that matter is important to making it. Remember, we use lots of different matter to make one big matter, right? A bridge is not made out of one thing. It's made out of a lot of things. So we put a lot of matter together to make a new matter, which is the bridge. Okay, so today we are writing what we're going to use and why, what's important for it, why it's important, and we're going to draw our picture. So we're not bringing the materials to our desk. We're just looking at them to decide why we need them and what we want to use. And then Friday, because tomorrow we get out of school early, Friday we will put together our bridge and our tower, and we'll take a picture of it and put it on Seesaw. Okay? So that's what we're going to do, okay? So I'm going to hand you your blueprint and your paper, and you're going to start.